is the worst over for Evergrande?
Well, for Evergrande, we think it's currently regarding to for most investors, especially like equity investors, they are not very active. They are, most equity, especially long-only investors, are not very actively in this stock. And the second is that for Evergrande, we think there's more possibility for it to get through into the restructure and restructure its debts and to complete those projects that has already pre-sold. So currently, we think these are the two focus of the company. It's very hard to say that whether the worst has already passed, because we think for the company it will have to face its face the issue that currently it still have the liquidity is still very difficult to make all those payments, and there could be more problem to be funded after thorough investigation into the company.
Policy has been key as the property sector makes up at least a quarter of the Chinese economy. They've eased borrowing rules, relaxed home purchasing curbs. Is it enough?
We think most investors' feedback is that it's still not enough. So currently, we see that the most powerful policy, which already happened till now, is the relaxing the recognition of first house in tier 1 cities. For this policy, we have visited several cities, and most of the feedback is that it could help in relatively short term. For example, in the next 2 months. But the sustainability remains an issue. So in the next 2 months, we actually expect some rebound in the property sales, especially in those tier 1 cities. But by the end of the year, we probably will see if there's no more policy come out, it can become weak again. Therefore, we actually expect that there could be more policy to come during the year-end period in order to boost the market.
Specifically, Shujin, what are the names that you like?
For the property developer market, actually there are not too many choices because basically the SOE companies, they will have more. They are in general have more can get more support from the funding comparing to private developers. Therefore, among SOE developers, we prefer CR Land and Coley. Coley is currently our top pick.